Yeah. The Zenke Fabio here in the Petrolheadonism. It's the second time. And looking at the cars over here. We've got our ticket holes over there. We're over here now, just coming out to the big main cars.
I know this car. What is it again? Con Executive. Con Executive. That's it. My brother's going like, what? Where you see this shit? Alright, let me go over that side.
Looks cool over here. Series. It's real cool. Seriously, this looks like a mob vehicle. Over here, all the Deja. These are all the cars there. 3 Series there. She had this one over here. Yeah. Over here I could do
taking place in London today, the West London Classic Stand. We're making our way over to the West London Classic Stand.
Just cool there. It's not bad, it's nice. It's got mini GT over there. Nice car, you guys doing it. I think we've seen this one. And then there's all the cars there. Try not to get too excited.
In the next few minutes.
Underground 2025.
What an event, guys. Everyone having a good time?
How's the sound here? Once again, is everyone having a good time?
Yeah!
That's better.
On this special reveal on Mother's Day, so how many mothers in the room, Paul? In the space? So Mother's Day special. One right there.
Right, guys, there's one thing that's brought us all here together today, and that is the love of cars. Whether it's modified cars, supercars, hypercars, even trucks and motorbikes here this year, which we haven't seen before, which is absolutely amazing. So, guys, I know you're all here to see the unveiling of this absolute amazing piece of art. What we've heard, what's been called of it. yesterday when it was unveiled.
We even had some YouTubers coming over taking a sneak peek, cheaply, but it's been done.
Right, so just to give you guys a backstory of what's happened with this, how the whole thing came around, whose car it is. So, if you don't know, this car belongs to Gulu. He's the DJ, runs Sting Roadshow. So, he approached us about 9 months ago and he had a vision for his car. If his car wasn't bonkers enough, if you don't know his car, it was mint green, absolutely, it was a leery looking car. So, he wanted to make it even more bonkers. So 9 months ago he approached us, said, look guys, I've got a vision for my car, I need it done. So here we are, a few months later, everything came together. We had a great team behind us. We had Porsche Centre Reading supplying us parts, which was absolutely amazing from them. You know, down to the guys that brought it here, BS Recovery. You know, it was kept undercovers, brought through London, undercovers, which was absolutely crazy. Then we had R&R Detailing, who was here late Friday night, giving it a final clean just to make sure everything was good. So, what do you reckon?
I think we've had you guys waiting long enough. Should we get them to take VT? What do you think? What do you think about the reveal? Yeah? That's an understatement, actually. So Bob, tell us more. So we saw a little bit behind the scenes. We talked a little bit about what it takes. This was 9 months. Does that mean 9 months together?
Yeah, it was about 9 months. So yeah, like I say, before the video,
I think
it was a very good car, and actually there was nothing wrong with it.
green is good.
So we were commissioned to get it all sorted.
I thought it was going to be. It's not bad.
Not him, but people like these two. They influence me to be a better person and to be better at what I do and to inspire me. And when you're there filming and editing, you think, oh, why am I doing this? But then you do push on and you do push for those moments. So it's important.
It's important, and one of my main things that I focus on is example. I like to set a good example, despite how we all have our ups and downs, we have our highs and lows, right? I don't care about that. When I put myself on camera, when I put myself in front of people, I want to make sure I'm delivering the correct message. I want to make people feel like, this is a good example, and this is how we should deal with life, how we should go through and deal with situations. And for me, that's really important. That's my absolute priority in every single thing that I film. So, it's good.
I won't repeat exactly what we went through yesterday, not because it was anything bad, but I don't want to keep it fresh. But so we just talk a little bit about, we spent some intense time together with Owen and with Stu, and we went to Nürburgring. And when we were plotting the Nürburgring trip, Car Vertical were very good to sponsor the trip. So they got together 6 or 7 of us, wasn't there? YouTubers, some podcasters and things like that. And we went across the Nürburgring. Now all of us thought, how cool is this opportunity? So I'm going to take the fast car. I want to I want to be going fast up the Nürburgring, or I'm going to take something that's a little bit shonky because it's a bit weird from what I normally do. And Calvin saw the opportunity. This is how good his heart is.
It's that, but he's very clever as well. And like you said about the hard work, like we're waking up. Sorry, I didn't really see what you're saying, but I think I know where you're going. So we were just getting up out of bed to go to the track one morning, and we're like bleary-eyed, and we come out of the hotel and we stand outside, and you're like, oh, it's a nice bit. And Calvin's out there filming. A whole situation like that, he knows what he's going to do throughout the day, and it's not like I'm not sitting on my arse in it. It's just.
But it was more the fact that he could have chose any car to take out there, and you went, how can I do something to set a precedence? How can I do something that's going to matter?
Yeah, for me,
and what did you choose? Just tell them if they haven't seen the videos.
The mindset really. We'll get to what I chose shortly. The mindset was I don't do anything for fun. I don't want to go to the Nürburgring. I don't want to have fun. I'm too busy. I've got too much going on. I like doing productive stuff. And when Car Vertical said, you can come along to the Nürburgring, we'll pay for your trip, we'll pay you to do a video. I was like, yeah, that all sounds good, but I'm too busy, and if I'm going to do it, I'm not going there to have fun. We did have fun, it was great. I wanted to have a purpose, I wanted to have meaning, and as soon as I thought about the Nürburgring, I've never been there before, I thought of Sabine Schmitz, and she obviously passed, it was actually a year prior to when we went, due to cancer, and I thought the obvious thing to do is do the trip in memory of Sabine. So obviously she's been a massive face in the car world, she was on Top Gear, she was known as the Queen of the Ring, and what was also quite significant for me was she had a transit van. She's done it in a transit van. I say she's done it in a transit van. One of her most famous laps.
She was challenged by Clarkson, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think he was in a Jaguar, wasn't he?
That's it. And it was, can you get under 10 minutes?
Exactly. Such an iconic and memorable moment. And for me, growing up, I used to have a locksmith business alongside our car dealership, and our transit van that we had for the locksmith business was like the backbone of our lives.
The backbone of Britain. We say this all the time.
The transit van was important. The trip, I wanted to do it, but I wanted to have meaning. And Sabine, obviously being a big face in the car world, obviously we'd lost her the year before. Not that I'd ever met her, I don't know her, but I just thought, let's tie all this together and do a trip to the Nürburgring in a transit van and replicate that trip around the ring in the exact same transit van. We literally bought an 05 plate silver van with no windows in the back, solid back doors, and we replicated the image. I've got it on my, I think it's pinned on my Instagram account actually, of her going around the track, me going around the track, and we've done a fun...
As a mural on the sides.
Yeah, got the van stickered up with London to the Nürburgring in memory of Sabine Schmitz. We've got a big photo of her on the sides, and we've done a fundraiser. We raised £10,000 for a million as well.
£10,000. They took the opportunity not just to benefit yourself, but to help. You raised £10,000 for it.
And for me, coming out the other side of it, I was like, I've had the trip. We bought this van. All these companies have got involved and made this van amazing. The trip was memorable. We raised all this money, and it was nothing but productive.
And this was off camera, this happened off camera because you were very sensitive to it as well. What happened the last morning?
That's a good moment as well. So on the final day that was at Nürburgring, the Schmitz family, they owned a couple of properties on this one
brewery, wasn't it as well?
Yeah, a brewery and a pub. We went to the pub the night before, didn't we? And we actually didn't know that her family used to own this pub restaurant. So we sat down there, had a bit of food, and there was sort of photos and stuff of her on the wall. And the next morning, that night, Misha said to me, Calvin, you do know that's her brother.
You should bring the van down and get a photo.
Yeah, the brewery's over the road there, that's owned by the family. So I got up the next day, 6 AM before we all headed off, went down there.
After an intense workout session at the gym,
yeah,
at 4 AM when we were all sleeping.
Got there bright and early, and a 663 AMG pulled up. It was still dark, the sun was just rising at the time. And the fella got out of the car, opened up the gates, let himself in, and I pulled up in the van. I said, mate, you're not related to Sabine by any chance, are you? And his English was broken, he's obviously a German guy. And he said, yeah, and he could see the photo of her on the side of the van. He said, I'm her brother. And I was like, wow. Like, it was an amazing moment. I got chatting to him. He was almost tearful, very respectful. He asked if he could take photos of the van. And for me, it was like, we got a photo together actually. Again, I put it on my Instagram. It completed the trip. It's like I've gone there, raised all this money.
Misha drove the van round as well.
Misha done a lap around the track in the van as well, which obviously encouraged more donations on the Macmillan thing. But it just rounded off the trip. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
And the Sea Fest, which I might eventually change, because it was
Adam
just
Fest.
Adam Fest, because it was just a working title. It's like, well, it's kind of it's not like a traditional music festival, but like you get like loads of like Shed Fest, also Alex's show, and it just kind of stuck. So yeah, we were in our 4th year, and I'm about to. Well, I should probably say I'm not here to advertise. I'm here to talk and entertain. But 5th of May, be there.
There you go.
St Albans, Hertfordshire County Showground, I think it is. So.
And it's fantastic.
Oh, that's close to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be there anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We've been lucky enough to be guests at both your shows. They're both fantastic. Again, a real mix of stuff. Anything and everything.